Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is Sat TV Week. Now I'm pleased to be joined by Terry Bleakley of Intelsat. Terry, we've spoken before, but I just want to start with 33E. It's been launched, but what are the capabilities going to do for Intelsat in the region?
So good afternoon, Richard. Good to see you again. So Intelsat 33E is one of our Epic class of satellites. So to explain that, that's our high throughput entry. It was the second of our high throughput satellites launched, and it covers the Asia Pacific region, Africa and parts of Europe. Now, to explain high throughput, it delivers more throughput than traditional satellites, and to put that into context, a traditional satellite would deliver around 4 gigabits of capacity. This satellite can deliver around 30 to 60 gigabits depending on application. So, the mantra we sing at Intelsat is better performance, better economics, improve accessibility. So this is about really improving the performance of the satellite. Now, it was interesting, I was on a panel yesterday with one of our customers, SuperNet, who's taking capacity on Intelsat 33E. And it's really testament to the fact when we have a customer get up and co-present with us, and they spoke about their experience on moving their services from a wideband traditional satellite to Intelsat 33E. And they basically said we didn't have to change any equipment, so this is part of our design, it's backward compatible. If you look at someone operating a satellite network, 30% of their cost of the network is on the ground. Other high throughput systems have them change all of that, so that investment is lost. And the second thing, which was very important to them, was they get better efficiency. So with the same equipment, they were getting 60% more throughput on the satellite than they were with a traditional satellite at the same cost. So they're saving a lot of money and providing a solution to their end users. So they were very happy, their end customer was happy, it really sort of reinforces our belief in how high throughput can change models, efficiencies for our partners, and backward compatibility and the performance are important parts of that.
Now, in February, you announced the merger with OneWeb. How's that progressing?
So that's progressing much as we expected. We're still in talks, and we see a lot of synergy between what OneWeb will deliver in time and what Intelsat delivers today. We have a vision of a constellation of LEO satellites and GEO satellites that can be accessed from one antenna, from a terminal, driven by application level. So common to both architectures is the Ku band spectrum. So OneWeb is a LEO constellation of 650 odd satellites that are 900 kilometers from Earth. It's a low-cost satellite because it's being manufactured on a manufacturing plant, first time that's been done, which reduces the cost significantly. Only 900 kilometers from Earth, so the round-trip delay is around 35 milliseconds. So if you've got applications that are delay sensitive, fantastic to have that LEO constellation. But having a GEO constellation, our Epic and our wide Ku band, also accessible from the same terminal, gives a great solution for a customer. It can either go on the LEO if it's delay sensitive, or can go to the GEO if it's not delay sensitive, creating a very, very robust network. So that's really exciting to us, and I think some of the shareholders that come in with OneWeb, SoftBank's just invested, a further $1.2 billion into OneWeb, which is really exciting to have telco players in there. And the terminal design is being developed by a company called Qualcomm, so your phone today would have Qualcomm chips. Qualcomm's a very important player in the telecom space, and we're designing the terminals around a 3GPP architecture, which is the mobile phone architecture. And that again is critical because we think the way we're moving from 4G to 5G, we need to be interoperable with the mobile networks, and having the 3GPP architecture as a basis is key for this whole play going forward.
Now, you've also been looking at steerable electronic antennas, investment in Kymeta and Phaser. What's the reasoning behind that?
So that's, we talk, as I said at the start, about performance, economics and accessibility. Accessibility is making the installation and ease of installation a lot simpler by reducing the size and reducing the expertise needing to place it out in remote areas or not so remote areas. So Kymeta is a US company that's using flat panel passive array technology, nanotechnology, really sort of exciting stuff. Owned 51% by Bill Gates. We invested more money in that entity recently, and we're the second largest shareholder and hold a board seat. And we're developing a flat panel antenna around two markets with them. It's KU band, a 70 centimetre antenna to be used in maritime and moving vehicles. And we've got we can show you a model of that, which is on our stand today. And we're looking at a 20 centimetre antenna, which is more for the connected market. So what these antennas do, that they use electronic beamforming. So as soon as you put them in place, they automatically look for the satellite. So no pointing required. With mass manufacture, the price point comes down very low and creates a simple way of getting a node on a network. So that's sort of the Kymeta play. The phaser play, which we've also invested in, is more orientated towards the business jet or narrow-bodied aircraft market. And we're looking at really making broadband to the business jet a lot more capable than it is today, because the people who fly around in those jets are wealthy people. They need true broadband access, and with the proper antenna design on those narrow-bodied aircraft, they'll be able to get it with constellations like Epic and OneWeb.
Terry, thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard.